wants to do what the Father wants. Yun lang po ang kanyang distinction. He has only one reason of life. His only purpose in life, his only purpose in life is to become the Father's, the execution of the Father's will. Alam niyo si Eli Soriano nagsasabi ng dating daan basa. Basa naman tayo. Basa. Okay. Saan ba dito? Nawala tuloy yung basa ko. Chapter 4. Chapter 3. Then Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan to be baptized by him. Galilee is north. He went down. So from, from Bilbao, he went to Madrid. Then Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan to be baptized by him. John tried to prevent him, saying, I need to be baptized by you, and yet you are coming to me. And then Jesus said to him, allow it for now, for thus it is fitting for us to fulfill all righteousness. Then John allowed him. After Jesus was baptized, the heavens, when he came up from the water, behold, the heavens were opened. And he saw, John saw, the Spirit of God descending like a dove, coming upon Jesus. And then a voice came from the heavens saying, this is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. So Jesus came down from the north down to the river of Jordan. And John the Baptist said, ikaw ang bibinyagan ko? Whereas ikaw dapat ang magbinyag sa akin. I don't know if he remembers, no? I don't know if you remember in the visit of Mary to Elizabeth. What happened there? Sa John, ano?
Jump.
Jump? How could you jump inside the womb?
Jump with joy.
Yeah, he jumped with joy. Paano yun? How do you jump with joy? When Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, her baby jumped with joy. How did he jump? Umikot. Naging suhe. Lumabas ang paa, hindi yung ulo. Nung pinanganak si San Juan, suhe. Hindi lumabas ang ulo, lumabas muna yung paa. Kasi umikot. Umikot ang bata sa sinapupunan. So that is what happened. So, already in the womb, Mary buntes, Elizabeth buntes. Nung mas malaki po ang tiyan ko, pinapapicture ako doon. Kasi tatlo daw kaming buntes. Imagine, Mary pregnant, Elizabeth pregnant, but already their children were talking. Were feeling something. And now, 30 years after, John said, you should be the one to baptize me. I already knew you. In fact, my mother said, why should the mother of my Lord come to me? I repeat it to you, why should you come to me? And the answer of Jesus is, let it be that. If that is what is fitting for righteousness, if that is what is God wanted by God. God wants me to be a human person. You're a human person, di ba? I'm a human person. Sino bang mas matayo? Who is greater than us? No, we're not talking who's better, who's better, who's better. We're all human. Who is really superior and better is only God. If you're husband and wife, di ba? You have a better opinion than your wife. But your wife thinks she has a better opinion than you. Di ba? Maybe Gina thinks that she's more intelligent than Mar. But normally Mar thinks that he's more intelligent than Gina. Tama ba? So, ano yung kalabas yung every time, Jack and Poy, Jack and Poy, Jack and Poy. It's not important whether your mind or your will or the other will. What is His will? That's important. Tayo po, very simple. If this is a triangle, this is Mar and this is Gina, and that is God. If Mar comes closer to God, and Gina goes closer to God, smaller, triangle smaller, you're closer to each other. The more you are closer to God, the closer you become to each other. But the more one of you is away from God, you're away from each other. It's not whether you want it or I want it. It's whether what He wants. And Jesus said to John, it's not what we want. It's what the Father wants. And so, John said, okay, if that's what the Father wants, I'll baptize you. And what happened? As he went up from the waters of the baptism, there was a Spirit that came down. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng came down? Kasi, if you look at the scriptures, it is mentioned 5 times to come. In the scriptures text, it says, Jesus came from Galilee to John, north to south. He came down to the south. Then, John would say, I need to be baptized by you, but you are coming to me. Ano ba ibig sabihin to come? Lumapit. Magpakumbaba. Di ba? Nag-aaway kayong mag-asawa. Sino unang lalapit? Yung magpapakumbaba. The humble person is the first one to approach. Who is God? Humble. Able to approach. Mapagkumbaba. Kaya nga, nakalagay dito, the Spirit of the Lord descended, o nagpakumbaba din, Espiritu Santo. Hindi lang si Jesus nagpakumbaba. The Spirit descended upon Jesus. Like a dove. Naghugis pang kalapate. Mas mababa pa doon. At least si Cristo nagkatawan tao, ito naging kalapate. Would you imagine?
Because He's not human.
Less than human.
And Jesus became human.
Yeah, it's higher than a kalapate, di ba? Ganon ka-humble ang Espiritu Santo in the form of a dove. Of course, di siya naging kalapate, pero na-realize na something came. Tapos, a voice came from heaven. Oh, from heaven, a voice came. Pati palang Ama nagpakumbaba. Bakit Ama? This is my Son. The boses ng Ama, tatlong persona sa isang Diyos. The Son came, the Spirit descended, the voice came. Sino pa ang Diyos? Mapagkumbaba. Humble. Akala nyo, Diyos mayabang? Hindi. Diba? Mabuti ang Diyos, mapagkumbaba. Diba? Sa Tagalog, no? Ano yung mean sa Tagalog? People would not understand this, even in Germany. Pero we understand. When somebody would say, Baba, 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 Baba. Do you understand? Baba, 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 Baba. Everybody understood?
Yeah.
Pero pariba. Pero you know, to be humble, magpakumbaba, magpakababa, it's very difficult. Diba? Ano, where does the word humble come from? It's also the same word that is the root word of human. Alam nyo, it comes from the word humus, H-U-M-U-S, humus. You know what's humus? Soil, lupa. Ano lupa?
From dust.
Ito, anong dust? Yan, no? Tingnan niyo sila. Pinapagpag.